Tacos. If you know what I'm talking about, we're talking about Deadpool. An older figure, this is flag out for TekSushi, by the way, I should say. An older figure I collected many years ago. This is the Marvel Select Deadpool. Has been around for some time. Look, it's Deadpool. He's a hugely popular character. Love him or loathe him. Appeared briefly in the Wolverine movie of recent years, and ever since then he's just got even bigger. Video game coming out soon. Deadpool is a popular character. And this figure was one of the must-have figures of many years ago in this Marvel Select line. Pretty articulated, although slightly restricted. Comes with a ton of features and is a great looking figure, but he's one unfortunately I'm going to have to let go. Just don't have room for him, and one of these days we really do need something like a Hot Toys Deadpool. That's going to be the absolute ultimate. And this guy, he's had his time on the shelf, great looking figure, but I thought I'd give you a look at it. And a couple of other little surprise Deadpools that I've got as well, whoops, which I thought would be worth sharing and showing you guys. So let's take you through and show Deadpool. So he comes with a stand which is incredibly detailed, but a little bit flimsy. So you can see on the stand there, it's basically got lots and lots of bullets. And I'm going to take this display part off so you can see that a little better there. So you can see all the paint work that's done on this damaged kind of battleground piece. All the bullet casings, some stones, a couple of rifle casings or something. I don't know what they are, pipes or something. But it's a really well detailed base. A little bit kind of warpish, if you can see what I'm saying there. And there is only one foot peg, which has always made this figure a little bit wobbly and not the best in my opinion. But he can stand relatively well on it. Nothing on the bottom, just a basic kind of display there. There is this piece up at the top which allows this other part, this brick wall, to be put on. Now there was a variant of this figure which came unmasked, but frankly why would you want it? Deadpool's one ugly mother underneath that superhero mask, so to hell with that. But there was that variant out there if you really wanted to chase it down. It was always the one I managed to see in stores still sitting there that nobody wanted, so there you go. I picked this up online many years ago on Amazon, one of the first things they sold internationally, and was very, very grateful because it was very expensive to get hold of. But a great little piece it is, and Deadpool himself comes with a ton of accessories, it should be said. He comes with a rather awesome machine gun, which is where I think some of these bullets were coming from. Let's have a sharper look at that. Not a great deal of detail going on, but there's enough there for a Marvel Select figure. So he is about 7.5 inches tall, and he doesn't fit too well with anything else, which is another reason why I think I'm letting him go, because we already have an epic Deadpool in the Marvel Legends line, which I reviewed not that long ago, which I picked up from DORKSIDETOYS. And we've yet to see the variant of that as well, the red variant of this version of him. But that's the machine gun. He also comes with two, shall we say, toothpicks. No, obviously, clearly some other very sharp and peeling weapon. And there we go, there's the handles on them. So depending on which way you want to display it, you get plenty of options for Deadpool. He does also come with, on his back, they fit in very snugly in there, two gorgeous ninja swords. And again, lots of detail on the handle. You can see the gold and the kind of wrapping of the leather. And these buggers are sharp, I'll tell you. They're really sharp plastic. Doesn't hold them too well in his hands. The plastic's quite solid, which is another slight negative, but I am nitpicking. But again, they are quite sharp, these swords. So watch what you're doing with them. Young kiddies, don't jab them in your eye. Unless you're filming it, putting it on YouTube, in which we can all see it. Kidding. On his belt, I don't think this is removable from memory. No, it's not. It's a knife on the side of his shin. And that's the only other weapon he's got there. Two working holsters on either side. You can just see the holsters there. And there, lots of detail, and nice gold ammo pouches. And there are the pistols. They fit very well into his hands, and that's the pose that you'll normally find most people will be doing with this Deadpool, is it with these pistols, because they just fit the hands perfectly. Lots of detail on the figure. Again, working holsters at the back there for the two ninja swords, and lots of little pouches and ammo and Deadpool-like goodies and explosives on him. He's got another knife up at the top of his shoulder, unfortunately not removable. Deadpool buckle belt. And I think that's it, right down to his little Deadpool shoes. So loads of articulation on him, but as I said, he's a little bit stiff because of the plastic. So he does have a rotating head, so that will move a little back and forth. As you can see, there is a joint underneath there, but it doesn't move very far because of this kind of neck collar piece. So it's kind of limited. So you can only really move it back and forth. Anyway, you can just see that mechanism, but again, not really the most usable. He does have a ball joint with a hinge on these shoulders. You can just see the hinge underneath. He's got articulation at the elbows, and he's also got swivel wrists. He's got a swivel waist, again, very limited. You can only turn it, that's as far as you can. There you go, you can just turn it all the way around. He also has these ball joint thighs on him. He's got double joints at the knees, and he does have articulated ankles, but yet again, you can't really do too much with them. As you can see, the limit you can go is because of this piece at the back. So they're very limited in terms of articulation, really. There's not a great deal you can do with them. So I think that's why it's just one of these figures that I thought after time, it's a little bit limited for me. I'm just going to maybe perhaps decide to let Deadpool go and let something else get in the collection. But he's a kick-ass figure. He's Deadpool after all. So great looking piece. And a couple of other ones here that I just found on the shelf. These are from the Marvel Superhero Squad. I just thought I'd show you that little Deadpool. Great little guys. Love this little figure here. This actually comes with articulation on him too, on both of the arms. And he's even got a little Deadpool swivel head and a swivel waist. So for a Marvel Superhero Squad figure, this guy's pretty rocking. Great little guy overall. So I think I'll hang on to him. I do like him. And one other one that I managed to pick up, I think this was around the time of the movie, which was the Wolverine film, even though this didn't appear in the Wolverine film, is another little Deadpool version that came along with another pack-in figure. Again, I can't recall. Had a peg in his back, or a hole in his back there, and no idea what was to go into that, so I guess it was a backpack or swords or something else, or some kind of machine gun. But this guy has a little bit less articulation. He does have a little swivel head and swivel arms, but he's also got that waist too. So there you go, Deadpool doing the dance. But that's it, that's Marvel Select Deadpool and a couple of other little bits and pieces. And let us know what you think. Deadpool lovers out there, get voting, give us a comment, give us a like, subscribe if you want, and let us know what you think. Is this a good figure or not? And we'll see you for more TekSushi reviews coming up. Cheers!